Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are feeling well, doing well. I hope you guys are feeling blessed and highly favored. Um, Before we get into today's topic, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow and get out there. I am now available for personal reading, so if you are interested in that, my email is down in the description box to book with me. Also, follow me on IG. That's down below as well. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. All right, let's just get into today's video. So, today I am addressing the fact that a lot of people feel as if because you've known someone for so long, that's your friend, or they feel as if because you guys have you feel as if because you guys have known each other for years or whatever, that you're not supposed to cut them off. They're supposed to stay in your life even though that person is showing you red flags that they're not your friend, that they're not your partner, whatever the case may be. And I want to bring this to the light because I've done this before. I've been friends with somebody since Head Start or pre-K, whatever. And we literally grew up together. We've been friends since we was kids. So I used to ignore the red flags. Like, this girl was showing me her true colors every single day. Like, but I was ignoring it. I'm like, she would never do me like that. This is my friend. Like, why would my friend go behind my back and say this or do this to me? Like, she would never. Like, we've been friends for years. Like, that's what I was thinking. And truth be told, she really was doing what I never expected her to do. Because me, I'm a very, very loyal friend. So it's just like I was expecting her to be just as loyal to me. So it's just like she was doing things that I would have never thought of doing to her. And it was in my face the entire time. People were trying to tell me, my family members, my boyfriend at the time, even though he was a piece of shit, but he was still telling the truth about her. But you know, it takes one to know one. But yeah, he was even he was telling me like, that's not your friend, that is not your friend. And I kept telling him like, you just don't like her. Because at the time he did not like her, and I couldn't understand for the life of me why he did not like her. But he will always tell me, I do not like her, I do not like that fat bitch. Like, oh, I need to stop cussing. But yeah, he will always like, I do not like her, blah blah blah, I hate her, she's weird, she's not your friend. And I'll be like, how do you figure that's not my friend? Like, we've been friends since we was kids. That's my friend. That's my best friend. Like, we like this. He just be like, you so stupid, you dumb. Like, it's clear that girl is not your friend. And I just be like, whatever, you don't know what you're talking about. And even like, there would be times where people would come to me with drama, and I'd be like, where is y'all getting this stuff from? Because I remember I've been in situations where females come to me and talk about something. Oh, I heard you wanted to fight me, blase blase. And I'm like, baby, first of all, if I wanted to, I'm not a fighter at all. I've never been in a fight a day in my life. I'm not saying I won't fight, because if you try me, then I'm going to fight. But I just don't see the point in being violent. Like, I'm a very peaceful person, and I just don't go out here fighting like that. I just feel like that's childish and that's weird. But yeah, people would come to me and be like, I heard you wanted to fight me. And I'm like, where did you get the information from? First of all, if I wanted to fight you, I would have let that be known. Like, I would have texted you like, hey, what's up? You know, it's beef. I ain't finna do none of that arguing. Let's link. That's the type of time I'm on. So for her to tell me, oh, I heard you want to fight me, like, blah, 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 what's up? I'm like, where are you getting this information from? Oh, so-and-so, my best friend, my ex-best friend, was in her ear telling her that I wanted to fight her, was gassing her head up and saying that I was saying all these different things about her and blah, 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 and made it seem like I wanted to fight her over a man. Y'all, I've already addressed this in previous videos. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't want to get off the topic. But yeah, and even though my ex-best friend was putting me in situations where people wanted to fight me, I still was like, that is not true. Like, she did not do that. Somebody else. Like, I was so in denial when it came to that girl. Like, I just swore up and down that was my friend. I swore up and down she was loyal and she was not out here doing me like that. And the type of person that she is a manipulator. Like a manipulator. When I tell y'all, this girl wore a mask in front of people. Like when she was out in public, when it came to her family, her friends, her job, she put on a mask. She made it seem like she was the sweetest person ever. She made it seem like she was so innocent. And behind closed doors, she was so conniving and she was deceitful and she was a liar and she started drama. But when you would call her out about it, she would turn it around and make it seem like, oh, well, whoever telling you this about me, you can believe him, but I know and God know, da 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 da. Like, she was that type of person. She would twist it around and make it seem like she the victim. Whole time, she the villain. So it's just like I was going back and forth with myself for a very long time. Like it was a time where I should have been cut her off, but I didn't. I kept giving this girl multiple chances. And it was two girls that I kept giving chances to, but I'm not gonna bring up the second girl because she's really irrelevant. And like, I really ain't got no beef for her. I ain't even got beef for the girl I'm currently talking about. Like, there's no beef with nobody, but it's just the second girl. She really don't hold no weight for real, and there's no point in talking about her. It's just the first girl. Like, she was a prime example of a frenemy. Like, and I just could not see the fact. I couldn't accept that this is what was going on. Like, I couldn't accept that she was actually going behind my back and talking about me and, you know, slandering my name and ruining my character. Like, she was telling people all different kinds of things about me, trying to make me look bad, but then would come in my face and trying to play like she was my friend. Like, that girl was really my enemy, and it took me a long time to realize that. Like, what year was this? It was probably like 2023, and it was like the beginning of 2023. Man, the connection was cool, but it started going downhill when other people started getting involved. Like the dude that I wasn't talking to him at the time because, like I said, me and him was on and off. But yeah, he was involved, and then my cousin was involved. So it's just like she was like straddling the fence. Like, she was in everybody's face trying to be everybody's friend, and the whole time, like, girl, you sitting up here telling these people, like, I'm supposed to be your friend. Like, what are you doing? You sit up here telling these people that you don't really know like that, but you know me, and you going to them talking down on me and spreading rumors about me to these people. Like, that's so weird. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm so glad that I'm not gonna call her no names, even though she talked about me. I'm not gonna call her no names, because we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna stay high vibrational. But y'all, when I tell y'all I do not like this girl at all, like, oh my gosh, like, I have never had like a strong dislike for somebody. And it's the reason why I cannot stand this girl so much is because not only, it ain't even the fact that she was lying to people about me. It's not even the fact that she was going behind my back. Okay, whatever. That's the type of person you are. Okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna separate myself from you. You're not my friend. Cool. Like, it is what it is. It's the fact that after I cut her off, she was so pressed. Like, she was so pressed, and she continued to talk about me. She continued to throw my name and stuff. She even tried to get me in legal trouble and all of that. Like, she was just lying. Her and her mama. Yeah. Her and her mama. I ain't gonna talk about her mama because, like, that's disrespectful. Her mama old. Like, her mama old. Her mama old as dirt. Like, she, like, maybe, like, she old. But I ain't gonna disrespect my elders, you know. But yeah, her and her mama, like I could not stand them because they was steady trying to, like I don't, when did I cut this girl off? The last time I talked to this girl was seventh, July 7th of 2023. That's the last time I heard from this girl. I ain't never reached out to her, never tried to rekindle no relationship or nothing. And they was still trying to put me in stuff. They was still trying to drag my name, and even though they was doing that, I just never responded to her. Like every time a situation like that came up, I just prayed to God. I just prayed, and every single time, like he did what he had to do. He protected me every single time. Like, so I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about. I wasn't worried about what was going on because I knew I was spiritually protected at the end of the day. So whatever. But yeah, that girl was really a friend of me. Like she was pretending like she was so sweet and she was so innocent and she would never do me like that. And this was the type of girl to, y'all remember this girl text me and when I was trying to cut her off the first time, because it's been a couple times where I would try to like distance myself from her, like I want to be your friend, and I would give her another chance. This girl would text me, oh, I'ma fight for you. Like this was like she would be texting me stuff like she was my lover, like she was my partner. And that was just kind of weird, and people would be telling me that girl like you, like has like feelings for you, romantic feelings for you. And I kind of got that from her because she did come off a little, she came off like that, but it's just like I don't roll that way. And even if I did, this girl is not my type. But yeah. But anyway, besides all of that, I just had to give y'all a little background, little tea or whatever on that situation to say this. Just because that person has been or in your life for years does not make them your friend, okay? Notice how every time you come to that person for help, for advice, like say if you having problems in your relationship and you on the phone, you trying to tell your friend what's going on in your relationship, and she kind of like like she ain't even really listening for real. Like she worried about other stuff and she just kind of like sweeping your problems under the rug. But when it come to you, and she coming to you for everything. If she need money in her pockets, you got her. If she need a ride to work or a ride to wherever, you got her. If she needs you to watch her kids, you got, like, it's just like you always coming through for her or him, and they never coming through for you. But your excuse is, oh, that's my friend. We've been, knowing each other since we was like jits or whatever. Okay, and like, just because you've known this person since you was a kid, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing at all. Like, that is not your friend. This person is showing you signs every single day that that's not your friend. They don't come through for you how you come through for them. You can always tell when somebody is not really your friend. You can always tell when somebody is like a friend to me. They have secret animosity. Like, even in my situation, when I would tell my ex-best friend, oh, so-and-so liked me, I just found out that so-and-so liked me, like he hit me up, blah 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 blah. Like, she would kind of like give me like little looks, and I peep it in the corner of my eye. And even the other girl that was in our little group, she would notice it too, and she would tell me about it. And I'm like, yeah, I peeped, but at the time I didn't speak on it because it's like, oh, maybe she just, I don't know. Like, I just swept everything under the rug when it came to that relationship, when it came to that friendship. I even did that when I was in a relationship with that narcissist. I was ignoring, like, y'all, I was just so in denial about certain relationships, because it's like, I know, well, with that narcissist, I didn't even know him that long. But it's just like, before, I just gave people multiple chances. I gave people like the benefit of the doubt all the time, even when I knew I should have cut that person off. I never did. I don't know why, but it's just like I didn't, and I ignored, who they really were. And they were, it's like I said, they were showing me who they were all the time. It's just, again, I ignored it. I turned a blind eye to it. But yeah, y'all, just like that person, if you have that person in your life, if whether it's a friend, whether it's your man, your woman, whatever, whether it's a family member, okay? And I didn't get too much into the family situation. I might make another video talking about that, but it does not matter whether it's a family member, a friend, your lover, whoever it is. If it, just because, like I said, that person has been in your life for a very, very long time, when they start showing you their true colors, when they start showing you who they really are, believe them. Do not give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? That person is not your friend, and they're showing you that they're not your friend. Stop holding on to these connections. Stop holding on to these family members. Stop holding on to these friends, these toxic people, because again, oh, they wouldn't do me like that. Like, that's my A1. That's my A1 since day one. Like, y'all need to get rid of that mentality. Y'all need to get rid of that way of thinking. Like, God is steady showing you who this person is, and y'all just ignoring it. Y'all ignoring the signs because, again, y'all letting time, control the fact that, or that's my friend. Like, again, she wouldn't do me like that. Like, we've been friends for 8 years, whatever the case may be. Like, okay, them 8 years can go down the drain. Let that time go. Let that history go. Like, that's not your friend. That's not your man. That's not your, even if your cousin acting funny with you, and so what? That's a family member. Cut them off. Like, at the end of the day, your peace and your well-being and your mental health and your emotional state is important. It is important for us to protect our peace. It is important for us to cut off people who are draining us, who are dragging us down, who aren't supporting us, who aren't genuine. It is important for us to look out for ourselves at the end of the day. So I say all of that to say this: that person that you cannot go to whenever you need them is not your friend. That person that does not support you as much as you support them, that is not your friend. Stop saying, oh, they wouldn't do me like that, because they'll show you that they will. All right? So start cutting folks off. Start cutting these people off. Okay? Because they, behind your back, they is like literally slandering you. And some of y'all already know this, but again, y'all let time get in the way. So stop doing that, all right? Cut that person off. Cut that man off, that cousin, whatever. Do what you got to do, because at the end of the day, you come first. Your peace come first, period. All right? So that's what I got for today's video. If you guys like the video, you like the message, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I am available for personal readings, so if you are interested, email me. All of that is in the description box below. And I love you guys so much, and like I always say, be good, do good, and until next time, bye y'all.